On there, as that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, full information here for Canyon, as he does have that ward in the brush. Full health, and Croco just smites it away. Complete disaster for Canyon. And now Croco's looking to get a flash, and he will do so. He's going to flash after him. Will the chomp be there? It doesn't need to. And Croco picks up first blood and a blue buff.
Now just picking up his third camp with Grom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened, because Canyon, Yeah, no, he didn't have smite available. I'm just not sure if he smited the red buff, because Yone went...
Should allow this one to come on through, as Bertel, he's in so much trouble. Solo kill for Dove in the top lane. Welcome to the series, Bertel. I hope you have a good time.
Point and go, why did we sub out Nuggery again?
Yeah, I mean, we were wondering that throughout the entirety of the T1 series. Same thing can be said as, oh man, he just read it.
Ew.
Back when Dove was on Live Sandbox again is, Canyon's gonna get hand shook, has to flash to get himself out of the way, but it's not gonna be enough.
Oh!
Picks up yet another one. Doctom trying to kite this one out, but Showmaker has to flash to escape the damage. As, all right, Nami's just gonna get absolutely obliterated. Not entirely sure where he was supposed to go in that instance. And the Death Chamber is, I guess, going to be...
The entire team stops working, and with how inconsistent Canyon has been, that's not a great thing for a team to have happen, because in the previous fight as well, Canyon getting caught out there is what starts the whole chain.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't see Dove walking up here. I say that.
Well, there's the Assault and Battery, as Bertel's going to easily be able to seal his fate here, you should imagine. As, yep, there it is. 600 gold going over to Canyon. That's going...
Eventually, you know, they'll have a Yone online, but this is the worst of Canyon that we've seen a bunch of times coming through this split. Him just getting caught out and dying.
Yeah. An absurd amount of damage.
Yeah, just getting hit by the charm. Cast your mind back to a couple of other games where that happened over the course of summer. Canyon at crucial points, getting caught, not being in quite the right position.
Yeah.
And does find a very nice follow-up gank here, able to punish Dove, who crucially isn't a flash available. And also doesn't have a cord reaper yet, so will get taken down there, even though it takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, pretty comfortable. They'll trade this Drake for it, absolutely. But this seems to be the game plan. It's a little bit early for Canyon, as Tidal Wave is going to come through. Umbral Dash is going to come down as well. Showmaker lands the Shadow Surge, though.
Open up the mid lane would be absolutely huge, as... Oh, that's a dangerous brush.
Yeah, Croco not wanting to let them get away with it, as, all right, Prince is just absolutely obliterated. That is the target selection that Dom1 have available to them. There's the Flash Vault Breaker as well, as he transitions over towards Croco. They'll take that kill, and Dom1 Keal, they just manifested themselves a victory in the team fight.
Absolutely beautifully done by Dom1. Prince has his sums available, but the turn from Dom1 not quite expected by Sandbox.
Canyon taketh away.
This has bot with Sandbox, or rather has bot Dom1 Keal a nice amount of agency in this game now. Not going to be at the whims. Not getting a lot of value out of the Renata ultimate, and obviously that ward extremely high value here coming through for the side of Dom1 Keal.
It's like Q over and then Q flash to get back.
They still are the team that has a bit more power going on here as
he's just completely out of position. Caught off to the side. You're not going to be able to bail that one out, as now Closer dashing forward. Everfrost doesn't quite find the mark. Oh, sidestep on the charm, but it's not going to quite work out here as Bertel dashing on forward. Aqua Prison goes wide. Dove looking for a little bit more cute little cues to just get around this fight. Dom1 Keal, 1-for-1, but they have no jungler this time. And it looked like it was just a straight-off pick, but Kyle kept them busy for long enough.
Cal also going to be up, Closer, looking, not finding anyone.
Oh dear, Dove possibly out of position, and there it is. There's the commitment from Bertel, diving on forward. Once again, Showmaker throwing through these Qs, and there's the Shadow Surge, gets the fear onto Croco there as well. Over the wall, goes Golden as well as Prince. He's just taking matters into his own hands. Wasn't exactly what he wanted there, as the resets come through for Showmaker. Doesn't find the line.
A fight where we truly see the power.
I think I mentioned it like briefly just beforehand.
Yeah, no, he did. Great timing as Kael Doesn't happen often, but very out of position there. Dokdam showing again why this Lucian Prior has been so high, and then despite Closer just not having a great series thus far, unable to hit Canyon, he will still go down in the end, and you're feeling pretty reasonable about the whole ordeal as Liv Sandbox, because you still have your jungler and your opponent doesn't, because again, in theory you should be able to turn this, especially with the earlier respawn on your support. But then, starts off with Showmaker finding the ultimate onto Dove and setting up the whole play. And then from that point onward, with the bubble as well being on point, Prince almost turns it when Showmaker goes in there thanks to the exhaust being super big. Closer playing this one out quite cleanly. And if that stopwatch doesn't come through, Prince probably just kills them all there. The fact that Showmaker also finds
Ocean Drake as in goes Canyon, finds Prince in that backline. Sorry, it's Keal. He's going to be locked down, but not before he manages to get that ult off. Now Showmaker in a bit of trouble, but he picks up the kill on the Renata. Avoids the Orb Inception as well as Dokdam's now free hitting off towards the backside, but the charm is going to be picked up, and there's the dashes. The Closer picks up Kellen, just flashing to get out of here, and Bertel, he's back towards the bottom lane, knows that he can't win this one, and Dove versus a Mermaid. I think that Dove is probably going to be able to take it, unless the
And unfortunately for Dalmon, you're kind of in a lose-lose situation. Engage on Keal and open up the window to Prince, as they do here. But it's not enough. Even with Bertel doing a really good job of zoning Prince out, they don't actually kill the key targets. Dove stays alive for so long. Beautiful stopwatch as well. And as a result, denying resets the Showmaker. Bertel, at that point, can't quite stick with Prince. And as a result,
proving itself to be exactly that right now is, all right, there's the Seal Fate, as Dove now just going to try and get out of here. He does flash, but Bertel's immediately after him. Will he be able to get it? And yes, he definitely can. Damage coming through, and Bertel secures the 1v1 there on the bottom side to confirm your point there, Chronicler.
Very, very nicely, but just winning sides not going to be enough. The 5v5 still favorites for Sandbox. As long as they can play around it, it's Canyon.
Yeah, Vault Breaker comes in. They're looking to just lock down this Trundle. They do have an opportunity to do so, but he flashes, get himself out of the way. Showmaker now in trouble, and that is just all of your cooldowns into a Trundle. Who subjugates it, he's fine.
Can't do that. You're not allowed. As a result now, teleport coming through. Dove trying to hold on. Yeah, I don't think Dove is going to be able to do a lot, but at least he'll be able to keep pace.
Well, Baron for out of turret, I think, is going to be the trade here.
Yeah, Baron for 2 turrets, I think you'll take that. As Sandbox, you're completely fine. Dove, just make sure you don't die. Bertel almost going to have his own level 16 on this Yone, but the Nash going to go over, and yeah, if you engage on anyone that isn't Prince, or I'd take Keal as well.
Instead of the huge one.
Yeah.
I think is a good move.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's allowed to go a little bit further, but as I say that, I immediately cast a curse. The charm comes through beautifully, and Bertel is just eliminated. The best thing, like, oh, okay, never mind. We'll get a bit of a fight here. As Keal going to have to use his flash to get himself out of trouble, but now Croco looking for an opportunity. Aqua Prison's going to go through his Dokdam in a whole host of trouble. He has to flash, and he is going to be able to dash himself to relative safety, but there's the World Ender from Dove. Okay, Aqua Prison is decent. We'll see whether that's actually going to allow them to win this fight as Bertel dives forward, but the Vi is already dead. The Unbound Soul will get Bertel out, but unfortunately it's not going to release Dumb One Kia from the Liv Sandbox Wrath, and now Dove will have another answer towards Kellen. This time around, though, Kellen not going to be so lucky. That's the ace, and Liv Sandbox will even out the series.
Well, that's the play. The Nacho's fully gone now here, Atlas, as Liv Sandbox able to get a clean ace, of all things.
Yeah.
Here trying to look for a flank, doesn't quite work out. Dokdam gets caught, and this is not going to be a one-sided series, that's for sure.
It's absolutely true. Well, I mean, there were 2 one-sided games. However, it's not just for one team. It's for both teams. As game 2 goes over to Liv Sandbox.
루시안 봐야 된다.
바이 빨았어. 괜찮아.
구도 괜찮아. 더블 있어 나. 오케이. 아트 줄게. 가봐. 나 더블 없어. 야 미드라인 지켜봐. 미드 가고. 야 미드라인 지켜봐.
미드라인 이거.
야 미드라인 타임 끝난다 이거. 끝. 남이랑 같이 놀아라.
오케이 긴장 풀렸어.